Yeah, it's time to cook. So I hope everyone had a good holiday, and we about to be moving on to the new year. But before that, we gotta cover one of the greatest fights to ever happen in anime. Really underrated, especially in terms of Dragon Ball. Everybody talked about Goku versus Frieza, Gohan versus Cell, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. But this right here is top tier, underrated, top 5 fights in Dragon Ball Z history. Alright? So I just want to go ahead and talk about our boy Piccolo, you know, the Black Father himself, versus Android 17. Without further ado, my villains of the village. It is your boy Vil. And you know what time it is, man. We about to go ahead and get to the video. So, without a further ado, let's get it, man. Oh, and by the way, I forgot to say, this is the Kai version, so there's no gut punches that touches their opponent's back. I'm sorry to disappoint. So we started off with our boy Piccolo over here, turn it up, screaming like he's on the toilet, and he can't get that last turd out, and he immediately rushes 17, pop up behind him with the meanest people's elbow. We're only 20 seconds into this fight, and this man's Piccolo already broke the combo meter. He's not here to play around. He's trying to finish this fight this episode. But 17 eats that. He like, yo, that was a good combo, but not a great combo. You gotta chill out on all that. So he kicks this man, and Piccolo does the most graceful backflip from a kick I've ever seen in my life. So after Piccolo hits his apex wall bounce, he immediately starts pushing 17 again, and they get to throwing them joints. I mean, and after they big clash, they both show why they Weeb Nation certified, because one starts dodging the other repeatedly. So after a couple more clashes, this man, Android 17, thinks he finally caught Piccolo, but Piccolo really hit him with one of those moves where you tap on somebody's shoulder on the left, and you move around to their right, you feel me? Because he immediately hits this man with another wrestling people's elbow move. Flies around and then hits him with a Vegeta boot to the face. And look at my man's Piccolo standing there showing off, flexing his key like he's in an edit. Brother, relax, we already know you're him. You don't gotta do the most. And this man Piccolo was charging up something that's supposed to end the goddamn series, because if this hit anybody else besides the android, it's over. They're cooked, bucko. So 17 barely dodges the move, or maybe he blocks it, and he's up in the air. But Piccolo does that smirk like, oh yeah, that's about to be a good fight. He looked like he was gonna be disappointed if he died. Like, bro, the fate of the world is in your hands right now. So these niggas are boxing. I mean, really boxing, like Ali versus Frazier, hit for hit, bro. They are that close in power. It is so clean, but I'm not understanding why this man Android 17 decided to float upside down. What part of the game plan was that? Like, what advantage does that give you? Or maybe it was just for drip, because it's kind of hard. So this man Piccolo shoots a singular key blast, and I'm thinking, who the hell did he think he was going to hit with that? Because even I have a chance of dodging that. It's a one attack, brother. You're not catching anybody lacking with that one. And look at light-skinned 17 in his bag after activating Ultra Instinct, hit that little mean to the side. So Piccolo asserts that he's going to lose this fight by key blast spamming, because nobody has ever won a fight after they did the key blast spam. Look at Vegeta, for example. And so this man 17 shows why he's Weeb Nation certified. Every time he goes in there, he is definitely sanctioned, because he dodges every single key blast attack with no problem. And so my man's Piccolo is pissed, and he just throws out the strongest key blast he can right now. He's like, oh yeah, this one gonna do it for real, brother. So this man 17 goes straight Haikyuu Nishinoya mode and just repels the blast right behind him, because it does 0 damage. Like, I don't know what Piccolo thought was gonna happen. So my man's Piccolo dashes him and tries the same move again, but this time he actually uses his damn IQ. He's like, you know what? Instead of just throwing him willy-nilly, why not just surround this man with so many key blasts, there's no way he can dodge or repel them all. And if I'm gonna be honest, that's 10,000 IQ. So Piccolo activates the attack, and light-skinned 17 has the fear of God in his eyes. And he's scared not because he's gonna take damage, but because his drip is gonna get fucked up. I mean, what's worse than that? Nah, I'm just playing around. This man was just doing all the theatrics because he has a damn force field activated. And hold on, question. Jiro, how are you getting smoked if you can build force fields? There is no way you should have ever died to the androids if you could make a dang force field, brother. You set yourself up for failure. A quick check-in on Cell.
I'm looking for the androids. I'm looking for the androids. I'm just looking for the androids.
Well, shit. That ain't good. But that's neither here nor there right now, because we're still in the middle of this fight between two men. putting hair on my chest. Testosterone everywhere. So these two are standing off, mano y mano, macho y macho, nacho y nacho. Sorry, my fat ass songs right now. So 17 makes the first move, hitting Piccolo with that sweet chin music, got him doing flips like Captain Atlanta, aka Duke Dennis. And this is when the fight really starts, because in the word of a certain philosopher named Kevin Hart, shit's about to go down. So from this point on, there ain't no key blast, it's just straight hands and feet. And look at the way they boxing, bro. Tell me that this is not a top 5 fight in Dragon Ball Z. I don't understand how anybody can argue that it's not. It's just so tough, bro. It's so tough. So they clasp hands, and with just the energy they exerted, they just destroyed a whole section of an island. If this is a peak masculinity, I don't know what is. So this underwater section right here, I don't know what the hell 17 was cooking, because it did 0 damage. Maybe it was just supposed to cause a distraction, I don't know, but this shit was ass. So they finally got out the water going hit for hit for hit, bro. And when I say it's on site and no downtime, this is what I mean. So my man's Dark Piccolo immediately leaves the after image right in front of 17, got him looking goofy, swinging at nothing, and then hits him with a shove that was so hard it would make 17 go tell mom on him. But there ain't no mom here. This man Piccolo said fuck it and tried to boom this man 17. He wants this episode done. Bro was tired. And look at how light-skinned 17 pop off the floor, extra smooth with it. But what's crazier is that Piccolo somehow anticipated it and blocked it. What? And you already know how they get down. This is a battle between light skin and dark skin, so they don't stop until somebody wins. So my man 17 flies up and hits this man with a Liu Kang kick. But Piccolo's like, yeah, I'm tired of all that. It hits him with a key blast right back down. Told him, sit down, little bro. And this is when light skin 17 tells Dark Piccolo, hey, we might be on the same power level right now, but I have infinite riz. So I'm gonna be like this forever. You'll lose yours. And Dark Piccolo is speechless right now because he's looking around to make sure there ain't no hoes watching, because his riz is down, so he can't get caught lacking. Quick checking on Cell. And the easiest way for me to put this in Gen Z terms would be that Cell pulled up for his Phantom tax. On the note of Cell though, hey, can we talk about his theme real quick?
The beat too fire, bruh. Got my shoulder popping. Vegeta, you off beat, bruh, but it's all good. My key rising, bruh. My key rising.
And so, it would seem that the fight between light and dark skins have finally been put aside, because a bigger threat has shown up. Golden Retriever white boys. Alright, all jokes aside though, for real, that is the end of the fight. Hey, make sure you leave a like, by the way. I think if I say that, that adds a chapter to YouTube, so I don't gotta put that at the outro. So, I'm just saying, go ahead and leave a like. Help the boy out. By the way, we almost at 2.2K. So if you wanna go ahead and, subscribe, help me out with that, before I hit 2024, I'm just saying. And so, in conclusion, the greatest enemy to us ugly men are these K-pop niggas.
My sprite into some purple coat, that motherfucking magic. When I pull up on the ops, I make those bitches turn to static. I get hit inside my Lambo, make me swerve into some traffic. My bitch holding my hand, I'm trying to show off my new paddock.